Is there something in your life that gives you stability it's kind of a disguised crutch? Like it almost feels so good and so responsible that you do this, that the thoughts of it being something you couldn't do seems almost irresponsible. And so, for example, me, like I feel so good when I'm productive. And if there's something that's going on that makes my day not feel like I was productive, I get frustrated. I feel like I didn't do what makes me feel valuable or worth, living. And so like if my husband's coming home from work and none of the things that I wanted to get done are done, it makes me feel frustrated. It makes me feel like a failure. And it's something that I don't find comforting. And so productivity is a crutch. Like if I feel productive and I have things to show for my time, I have so much confidence and worth that I've put on myself because of the productivity. And I don't feel ashamed of my husband coming home, or I don't feel awkward in a conversation with somebody when they're talking about their day. I'm like, oh, well, I've had a productive day, so therefore I can contribute to this conversation. This is, I've got a lot of worth because of this productivity that I can proudly and, a humble and discreet way kind of share about my day. And all of it is a subtle crutch for worth and for value. And so when something happens that, like my foot got injured and I wasn't able to be productive, and it was frustrating because when my family got home, there were stacks, there were dishes, there were things that weren't done, and it made me feel worthless. It made my value in my mind go down. Everyone was gracious and understanding, but in my mind, I wanted to be productive because that productivity was the subtle measurement of my worth. And that is the subtle thing that can creep in. And it's so justifiable because it looks responsible to have a productive day. But when it's your crutch that you anchor your value on, you have to question that. And so there's been some times lately that I've had to just stop because I was exhausted and I took a nap. And that made me feel guilty, like how I'm going to hide the fact that I took a nap this afternoon. But finding the humility and the graciousness for myself to be able to admit, what did you do this afternoon? Oh, I actually took a nap. Oh, okay. Did that make you feel better? Yeah, it made me feel a lot better. And being okay with that has been a big journey for me to embrace. And it had me realize that being productive is my crutch to find my worth. What is your crutch? What are you using to find your worth? Let that be taken away, and let that just be something you set to the side and find your worth in who you are for being who you are. And that's enough.